What's up everyone, it's your girl Jazzy Bree and I'm here with another craft video. Before we get started with today's craft, I just want to give a huge shout out to the kids of Koinonia. If you are a Koinonia kid, I just want to let you know how great you are. All of you are just so special. You guys are so sweet. And I love having the opportunity to be one of the art teachers at the camp because I just love being able to make crafts that you guys love. I love seeing your creativity shine and just be able to just let your hair down and let loose for that 40 minutes that we have together. And you guys are really my inspiration for starting Craft with Jazzy Bree. So thank you all for being who you are, for being so awesome. If you are a Koinonia kid, give yourself a pat on the back for being so awesome. And comment below so that when I come back to camp next week, I'll be able to tell you guys that I saw your comments and I'll know that you guys watched my video. So for today's craft, we're going to be making something a little bit different. We're going to be making, drum roll, these awesome tie-dye decorations. Woo! Yes, today we're going to be making these awesome tie-dye creations. They're super simple, super quick, and you can use them to decorate your room in your house, maybe your folders for school. Now that school's coming up, it's just going to be awesome. The only things that you guys will need in order to make those awesome tie-dye creations are some baby wipes, washable markers, any kind of rubber bands. Since we're using baby wipes and they're small, I just wanted to use these small black hair rubber bands, about 2 sheets of paper towel, and I also recommend, since it is marker, to use some gloves. It's washable so it'll come off, but just to save time on cleanup later, I suggest using gloves. Now that all of our materials are gathered, it's time to go ahead and grab one of the baby wipes out of the pack. And as I grab it, I'm just placing it in the palm of my hand for the next step. For this next step, you're going to take your thumb and your index finger on the other hand and just pinch the middle of the baby wipe and pull it up as if you were making a little ghost out of your baby wipe. So we just have a little ghost flying around in the room. The next step is to take your ghost baby wipe and twist it just a couple times. So I twisted it twice. And now is when the rubber bands come into play. So I'm going to use 2 rubber bands and I'm going to put the next rubber band on here, still keeping it twisted, and I'm going to put it about 1/2 inch from the top of our baby wipe. So we've got 1 on there. So now we have 2 sections, and when we add the second rubber band, we'll have 3 sections. So it's going to make for a really cool design once we're done. Oops. All right. Now we have our 3 sections on our baby wipe. I want to save time on cleanup later, so I'm just going to go ahead and put on my gloves right now so that I don't get any marker on my hands. In these, I used green, purple, and blue. So I think I'm going to try something different this time. And I want to do kind of a bright and fiery color combination. So I'm going to use red, orange, and yellow. So we're gonna have a super bright tie-dye creation, but feel free to use any of your favorite colors. And like I said in previous videos, I really want to start interacting with you all, so I want you guys to comment below. So first I said, if you are a Koinonia kid, I want you guys to comment below and just let me know who it is that's watching, so that when I come to camp next week, I'll be able to tell you guys that I saw your comment and just thank you for watching my videos and supporting. And if you are not a Koinonia kid, but you are still one of my lovely supporters, I just want you guys to comment and tell me how you guys are doing. How's your summer going? And maybe even just tell me a little about yourself. Feel free to say whatever you want. And as you guys see, as I am coloring this red, I'm just kind of going into all of the folds, and I'm kind of trying to open it up and make sure that there is no white showing, because we want our tie-dye creation to just be super colorful, super bright, and not lack anything. So I think that's enough red. I'm going to move on to the orange, and I'm now going to color the middle. So in the past, I have done a lot of tie-dye. I've tie-dyed shirts, socks, whatever I could get my hands on and make super colorful and just create something new. I loved to do it. So like this video if you have ever done tie-dye before. I used to love doing tie-dye with my mom, or whenever I got to college, we had like a way back function. I don't know what you would call it. It was like a way back 90s, 70s. I don't know what kind of party it was, but we made tie-dye stuff. So we all tie-dyed a shirt, or if you had something of your own that you wanted to bring, like some people brought socks, sure, tie-dye it. It was free. And we love free. F-R-E-E, that spells free. Free tie-dye for us, baby. All right. I used to love doing tie-dye with my mom because I felt like we were both creative. So anything that involved crafts or being creative, it was just really fun to do with her, because she would have ideas that I didn't have, or she would have new methods of doing things that I didn't even think of. So it was just a cool combination. Now that I think the orange is colored good enough, I'm going to move on to our last part, which is the third color, my choice being the yellow. It's a good thing that we started off by laying down those paper towels from the beginning, because as I am flipping my baby wipe, I am definitely bleeding some marker onto the paper towel. So it's better that it's getting on the paper towel and not on our lovely furniture, right? We don't want to have to pause later and clean up our mess. We want to be able to admire our beautiful creations. I mean, when it's time to craft with Jazzy Bree, we don't want anything to get in our way, right? I know. Y'all don't even have to say it. I can just read y'all's minds. So I think I am finished. It already looks so cool. It just looks like a really cool flame, or like. And our next step is to get rid of those rubber bands. You can use scissors, or these are really easy to deal with, so I'm just gonna kind of unravel them. Still keeping our gloves on because this marker is wet. And I am going to carefully unravel Don't be too rough with it because it is pretty fragile. It's just a baby wipe. Voila! Our beautiful, beautiful tie-dye creation has now been completed. And check this out. We are gonna lay it down on our second piece of paper towel. And after we go to sleep, once we wake up in the morning and we're eating our breakfast, it'll be dry. When you are getting ready to leave the house, you can go ahead and pin it up on your wall before you leave. You can put it in your folder. You can do whatever you want with it, but it'll be ready by the time you wake up in the morning, and you'll have something awesome to look forward to tomorrow. Free, that spells free. You made tie-dye with Jazzy Bree. You saw my videos on TV, and now you come to craft with me. Yes! Thank you guys so much for tuning in and coming to Craft with Jazzy Bree. As always, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you already haven't, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I post more crafty videos. See you guys next time. Bye!